evaluate the expression for x equals 5. So what we need to do here is substitute in the value of 5 for every x that we see. So if I were to rewrite this expression and leave an open parentheses anywhere there is an x, I need to go back and substitute in 5 for every value of x. So I would plug in a 5 here, 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 and here. And you can actually see that the denominator of this fraction and the numerator of this fraction are both the same. So let's go ahead and solve those denominators. 3 times 5 minus 1. If we're using PEMDAS, we need to do multiplication first. 3 times 5 is 15. And then we can move on to addition and subtraction. 15 minus 1 will give us 14. So the answer to both this denominator and this numerator is 14. Or rather, the simplified version is 14. Then this numerator and this denominator are also equivalent, so we can go ahead and solve those. 4 times 5 will give us 20, plus 1 will then give us 21. So the simplified version of this numerator and this denominator are both 21. So we can rewrite this whole expression as 21 over 14 plus 14 over 21. Now, in order to add these, we need to get common denominators, but trying to find a common denominator between 14 and 21 is going to be a bit much. So let's try to reduce both of these fractions as much as we possibly can. The greatest common factor between 21 and 14 would be 7, so we can take a 7 out of the numerator and denominator for both of these fractions, and we will get 21 divided by 7 is 3, 14 divided by 7 is 2, and then the flip of that, 2 over 3 for the second fraction. And now it's much easier for us to find a common denominator between 2 and 3. We can multiply by 3 over here and by 2 over here. Just multiply the denominators by each other. And then we will get equivalent fractions. 3 times 3 is 9 over 6, plus 2 times 2 is 4 over 6. 9 plus 4 will give us 13 over 6. And this is almost our final answer, but we need to put it into decimal form so that it matches our answer choices. To do that, let's start by figuring out how many times 6 can go into 13. 6 can go into 13 2 times, with 1 left over. And looking at our answer choices, there is only 1 with the whole number 2 as the start of the decimal, making A our correct answer. If you were to turn 1/6 into a decimal, you would get 2.167, also making A the correct answer.